This morning, it's Friday morning incidentally, we're going to Bolsover Castle.
At the roundabout, take the third exit to A632.
Which I think is about a 10-minute drive, isn't it?
About 10 minutes, yeah. So we've never been, have we?
Never
before?
been. Can't go inside because Poppy's not allowed.
No. You're not allowed in the little castle either.
In what?
The little castle. You don't know what that is yet, do you?
No.
I don't mean the pub and the roundabout back there. Because that's called.
Roundabout, take the second exit.
That's also called the little castle.
They have me intrigued.
Yeah.
Set it up there.
Yep.
Oh wow.
It's quite an impressive place.
At the roundabout, take the second exit to Station Road.
Station Road.
Bit of a steep hill, this.
Yeah, well, it's always a good place to put a castle, isn't it? A steep hill.
Yep.
Marching up here in your heavy armour. Oh, sod this for a game of soldiers.
Turn right onto Market Place, then take the first right. Turn right onto Market Place.
Nice little town.
Mm.
Town? Assume it's a town. No doubt someone will correct me.
In a quarter of a mile, navigate off-road.
There's a P here for
Bolsover
parking.
Castle. Okay.
See if we can get in here. I think there's about 4 car parks, but none of them are very big.
Yeah.
See what I mean? The van could be a challenge.
It'll certainly be a challenge with the van, wouldn't it? Over there. Oh no.
No, they're coming out in that van.
There was
Oh,
a
there's one
space there as well.
Might be easier to get into.
Started, so I'll finish.
Okay.
Arrived here just as it's opening. Yeah, be doing that later.
Some water there if you want it. No.
Okay. So Poppy's not allowed in any building that's got a roof on it.
Apart from the cafe, apparently, she's allowed in there.
Yeah. Okay. Cavendish family?
Yeah. But I think there was one in a medieval castle at one time.
Okay.
I mean, the main bit I know about is William, the first Earl.
Poppy's too eager, aren't you?
Yeah, first Earl of Newcastle. And he built a lot of it. And he was great, he liked horse riding. Hence why we've got sort of stables and
Okay.
horsey things. Impressive set of gates.
Yeah. Impressive. Thick door as well, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What do you reckon, Pops? Well, I suppose we could have a look round the bits without the roof on.
And she can go up on the walls.
Yeah.
That's the little castle over there.
Oh, with the
You can't really see through that big
that
tree.
massive
at the
tree.
moment. That was built by Charles Cavendish.
They're going to have a look over there. Go on, back. I'll see you in a minute. See what's in here.
leading working riding house in the United Kingdom. During the 16th and 17th centuries, horse riding became a great pastime for the gentry. These pastimes encompassed hunting, racing and travel. The highest art form being the art of the menage, that is, the art of training horses for performance and entertainment. The large number of manuals on horsemanship written around the time testify to its importance as an aristocratic social pursuit.
Yeah, this was built to entertain kings and queens,
Right.
and one of the notable people who came was Charles I and Queen Henrietta Maria and Charles, Prince of Wales. Oh, thank you, Poppy.
Thanks for that.
William Cavendish was a royalist, so obviously when the king was beheaded, he went into exile,
Okay.
and then he came back when Prince of Wales, Charles II, was on the throne.
1635. What happened to it?
That I haven't got to yet.
Okay.
Lost its roof, we can
Well,
definitely
yeah,
decide
obviously it doesn't
that.
help, does it? It's thickness of the walls. Come on, you. Go on then. Probably wants to do a bit more exploring. Let's have a look over here, perhaps. I haven't looked over here yet. Go and show me around, eh? We're going in there, okay. Probably said come over here.
So
Looks
there's a
interesting.
cracking view over here.
Yeah, wow. There is as well, isn't there? Crikey. Oh my goodness. Probably could I just have a look at the view, please?
Oh, the roof was destroyed first of all during the Civil War.
Okay.
Like I said, he was a royalist.
Yeah, that is some view, isn't it?
Yep. Nice view of the M1 in distance.
Yeah.
Must have been quite a building, this.
Well, it still is quite a building, isn't
I
it?
know.
Let's have a look from the outside. Go on, Pop. Come on. I think Poppy's enjoying it.
She always wants to be with you going downstairs.
Yeah. Well, it's because you always hand her to me when we go downstairs.
Well, she zooms off.
Yeah. You can see this from the M1, can't you? I
Yeah,
noticed.
oh yeah. I often
Shoots-
used to look
yeah.
at it. Tiny now.
There we are, a couple of old ruins.
For yourself. You think they were like water? Oh no, it'd be a seat, wouldn't it, that? I wonder whether it's a fountain of some
Yeah,
sort.
it could have been, couldn't it? Drinking fountain or just little seats.
Yes, but both sides, aren't they?
Yeah.
Started to go into decline in 1691.
Okay.
The Duke at the time, Henry, was heavily in debt. He left the entire estate to his favourite daughter. He was made first Duke of Newcastle in 1691. He died in 1711, and by that time the furnishing of the little castle, which is there, was said to be old, while those of the terrace range lodgings, which is all this, were variously referred to as very old, moth-eaten or rotten. So I think it just declined.
Great big crack in the side here. Poppy's enjoying herself anyway.
Yeah, it was unroofed by 1770.
Okay. A little bit about the Bolsover Castle was built within sight of two other Cavendish family houses and splendid views to the west and the north. By building at Bolsover, William's father Charles was firmly planting his branch of the Cavendish family. The castle faced towards Bess of Hardwick's house at Hardwick Hall and Owlcoats, now lost. So Hardwick Hall was over there.
Yeah.
And Sutton Hall on the other side of the valley, over there, belonged to another nobleman, Sir Francis Leake. The land at the foot of the castle was once part of a medieval deer park. By the 1630s, however, the enclosed park was small and 95 acres. William mostly hunted from his home at Welbeck Abbey, which is nearby. His money came from wood, lead and coal. Coal mining developed as the chief industry of the region. Bolsover town extended from the south to house miners and their families. Most of the houses today belong to the colliery model village, built in 1894.
Which is down there.
Which is
Must
over
be
there.
that, mustn't it?
Yeah.
You remember who was the MP for here, don't you?
The Beast of Bolsover.
Yeah, Dennis Skinner, wasn't it?
Yeah. The character he was. Goodness. So you can see Hardwick Hall from here, probably. If I knew where I was looking.
It was somewhere over there, you said,
Yeah.
to our left. I know when we've been to Hardwick Hall, you can see the M1, can't you?
Yeah.
Same sort of views.
Poppy's on her own tour now. The main entrance to the little castle is closed for conservation work. You can still get to the castle, just head through the Venus Garden, through the archway. Good, mate. And we're back in here now. Come on, Pop. Go on, then. Okay. Yeah, we can go in the grounds, can't we?
Wow, this is impressive.
Oh, yeah. The fountain.
I know.
Go on, let's go and have a look at the fountain, Pops. The piece is shattered.
Right.
There's faces of kings and queens in there, aren't there? The little figurines there. Come on, we'll have a wander round. Come on. I think you can go up on the walls, Pops. Oh, okay. That's better, isn't it, Pops? Okay. All right, wait for me. All right. Well, this is good, isn't it? Hey. Medieval castle. The design of the little castle drew inspiration from an earlier medieval fortress that stood on the site. There was a castle at Bolsover from the late 11th century, owned by the Peveril family of Castleton in Derbyshire, which had been to, it was the 12th century. Castle was in royal hands and had royal chambers and a chapel, well as barns and a kitchen. Without any later military use, it was leased out, and by the 16th century it had fallen into ruins. Vigorous work began on the little castle in 1613, soon after Charles Cavendish bought the site. They took down the old walls and brought stone in from nearby quarries. The basement of the little castle was completed quickly, and the structure was finished in 1617. Nothing remains of the medieval castle. Go on, have a little walk around the walls then, Pops. Good job I came early, Poppy. Oh my goodness. This was a garden for pleasure and delight, with the statue of Venus, a goddess of love, at its centre. Okay. Which is what we've got over there. Guests strolling along the wall walk could look out at the statue of Venus emerging from her bath. There were niches and rooms in the garden walls, including a warm, secluded chamber with a decorative fireplace. Instead of formal gardens, there were fan-tailed fruit trees and colourful planting around the walls. Okay, and this is the cistern roof, and they're replacing it at the moment. Rainwater got in and damaged the roof's timbers. Yeah, it's quite a place, isn't it?
It is.
I'm going to have a little look round the little castle. You're going to walk round the walls.
Yeah.
All right, come here. Come here. Will you come here a bit closer? Let's see, get it.
I thought you'd
Oh, no.
done it.
Star chamber. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. The ceiling. Grandest room in the little castle. William and his wife received important guests here, seated on their chair of state. Old gentlemen ushers stood by. Sometimes William and his guests dined here. Other times they enjoyed musical performances. Its furniture was as grand as that in royal palaces. Paintings of biblical kings and saints showed wisdom and authority. Family coats of arms around the ceiling. Incredible views as well. Marble closet. Marble ceiling. Wow. William's bedroom. Wow. Incredible. Little lockers. Must have been an elevator or something. Right, this goes on. Wow. Elizabeth, Countess of Shrewsbury. Second richest woman to her friend Queen Elizabeth I. Lady Jane Cavendish Chain. Noted poet and playwright. Creator of one of the earliest pieces of science fiction, Blazing World. Scottish historian. Daughter of poet Lord Byron. For her contributions to Charles Babbage's analytic engine, mechanical general purpose computer, developed the first computer programming language in the 1840s. Notes became critical documents to inspire Alan Turing's work on the first modern computers in the 1940s. Wow. Someone you probably never even heard of. God, I think I finally got down to the basement. Must be the kitchens and, yeah, there's the bread ovens. Seven hatch. Massive fireplaces. Sinks. I just come outside and noticed a little room here. It's obviously a little room you could shelter in and had a fire.
Got a little seat there.
A sink as well.
Seat.
Seat.
Seat sitting on.
Yeah. What an amazing place.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of it was damaged during the Civil War.
Yeah.
We're just saying, and we just read that William Cavendish, during the time between Charles I and Charles II, went to Antwerp and stayed in Rubens' house.
Okay, we visited that, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
Yeah. Bit of a Flemish style to the buildings, you reckon?
At the top there reminds me of him.
Yeah, so this is the front entrance, as it were. Yeah, it is a little castle, isn't it?
He would have come through those gates, wouldn't
Yeah.
he, there? You can't see through there, can you, Poppy? Not doing what you want, are we? That's the problem.
Bolsover Castle with a visit to the little castle.
It's got a picture of the little castle on the sign. Around there.
Oh yeah. Restaurant and pub. Yeah, it's a Marston's pub, so hoping it's be dog friendly.